Hi. And sorry. And let me say sorry again. Because, I may have, done goofed a little bit in this series with the boss fights. Where off camera I would just kill every single boss, which is like the funnest part of a Let's Play series. And, I've butchered most of them. As you can see here. All of these were done off camera. So I'm sorry for not even realizing, like, how dumb of an idea that is to do all the boss fights off camera. So to make up for it, we're gonna do all the bosses today. All the bosses that I have done up until now, we'll do them. I'll show you all of their moves and things like that, so let's not waste time and get right into it. I can't show you the blue ones. Those are the only ones I can't show you, because those are quest line bosses from an NPC. But I can show you the leftover ones. So we need either a storm flare, or we can probably buy one. But in this case, I'm going to make a storm flare, so that we can fight the Grand Thunderbird. And I'll show you the boss fight. There we go, Grand Flare Gun. Again, off camera yesterday, I also killed the Wall of Flesh. So we'll be doing all of these boss fights up until the Wall of Flesh. Some of them I still haven't done. This is gonna be a long episode. Okay. Let's go to the desert. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dodge for a little bit. Show you the guy's moves. I actually like the look of this boss a lot. Looks like a big pigeon. Oh no. Yeah, I need to be very careful to not kill this guy. Yeah, pretty simple moveset. We also just leveled up, which is great. But yeah, that's the Grand Thunderbird, and we got some cool weapons, I guess. Alright, moving on to the next boss. What is the next boss? King Slime. We've done King Slime, so we don't have to do him again. The Slayer of Evil I'll do. I don't believe I showed him on camera. So for the Slayer of Evil, we need to go to the Yandere NPC. And buy a severed Dryad head. And you can use this anywhere. Boom. So it spawns this guy right here. I don't know if we fought him throughout the series before. But he's here now. Yeah, when you take him below half health, he starts becoming a tornado. Like that. And he gets very angry. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole boss fight. Let's see. Ooh, we got a new ally. Arif. Is that... I don't know if that's a Pokemon reference. The next boss fight. Let's go. Scarab Idol. Now that I can buy from you. And once again, we need to go to the desert. So let's go ahead and actually buy the next boss spawner, because that's also in the desert. Let's see here. It's during daytime, so for the Scarab. So we need to actually hurry up. And I'm gonna level up physique pretty much. Yeah, so this is also the legendary hammer I was speaking of, by the way. The Hammer of Grognak. It scales with you all the way to endgame. And I did not manage to find all of the materials, like the Firestone, Overgrowth. These two I didn't manage to find. It was I think the world glitched out when it rendered. So I had to spawn these in. I hope that's fine, because These are usually guaranteed to generate in any world. But without further ado, I'll show you the Scarab. So there's the Scarab. This fun fact is that this boss used to be very laggy and glitchy. But I see they have resprited him, so... There's also some cool victory music that plays. I don't know what mod that victory music's from, but I like it. Desert Medallion, Desert Scourge, let's go. That's the Desert Scourge. I love the soundtrack for this guy. I really do. But he is just a worm boss. He's not gonna do anything much. He's like the Eater of Worlds, really. Just gonna go up and down. He's a big chunky boy. He spawns some minions every now and then, but that's the whole boss fight in a nutshell. But yeah, let's go back to base, dump all this stuff, and let's see what boss we're doing next. So, next up is the Eye of Cthulhu. I think we did that on camera. I think so, yeah. Next up is the Sattler. Now, this boss is weird. You need to make a prey tracking trip. I don't know if it's nighttime yet. It's about to be nighttime, so let's skip ahead to nighttime. And then I'll show you this boss fight right here. Alright, so it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and spawn this guy. So you can see in the bottom left, he starts like a questionnaire. You can answer with A, B, or C. It doesn't really matter which one you answer. I don't think. Yeah, like he just doesn't work, you know. Which organ can regenerate? I think that's the heart. I don't know if you have to answer heart or if you answer A. I don't think any of those questions work anyway. So he's gonna keep asking a couple of questions until he gets really pissed. This is the final question, I believe, before he starts trying to attack the player. I also got this really awesome developer set. Oh, there's buffs that you have to pick. Okay. Resistor. I didn't know. But yeah, he starts doing this weird, like, magical thing. The background also changes. It's really red. Yeah, so now he just starts chasing me. And, usually the player wouldn't have wings. Like, I wouldn't have wings, but we got lucky early on in the series. Also, what is this? Martian Satellite Reach Module. Interesting. Tesla coil is what you get. I've got a summon. It's a cool summon. So got a new yo-yo. But moving on to the next boss. So the blood moon happened naturally. I think you guys know what a blood moon looks like, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Tasty morsel. I think we have that. We have 3 of this. So if we use this in a desert, there's a lot of desert bosses early on. So you can see he's very cool looking. And he just keeps diving at the player like that. He doesn't really have any special abilities. We got a Pip Boy. What? Is that like really rare or what? What is this? Holy crap. Oh, the Pip Boy tells you your stats, right? It's not an accessory, it just tells you the player's stats. Okay. Anyway, that was June Shockron. Moving on. Swiftly and steadily. So the purple ones are all events. This one I haven't got into doing at all because of this specific material you need to farm for, which you can only find at night in the snow biome. So since it's night, it's the perfect timing to get this sorted out. I also haven't checked what became Hallow, what became Corruption after we killed the Wall of Flesh. I also haven't even destroyed any altars yet, so Maybe we can do that this episode. No promises though, because we need to get through all of these bosses. I need to show you guys all the bosses that I've done. And for the next episodes, I'll promise to save the bosses for those episodes. And not do any off-camera, because I want to share the experience, the full experience with you guys. So what I usually do is I go here, turn the battle on and off instantly. And that should get me some enemies to spawn. Yeah, so those guys drop the sludge right there. These guys right here. I think they drop the sludge anyway. It's so satisfying seeing everything die like that. Did we get any? We did not get any sludge. That's not good. Then let's find out how to get this sludge together. Hold on. So we need this frost rune, right? If you search up frost rune here, we can go ahead and make this. We get frigid ooze from a frigid spirit, frigid slime. Okay, so now I remember why I couldn't do this boss. These enemies all spawn during a blizzard. So when it's raining and it's nighttime, we'll be able to do that boss. But we can't do him for now. So next up we got Wasteland. I don't believe we have any mutated scorpions anywhere. Let's go see what this guy... Okay, so we do. So I'm gonna buy all the boss spawners that we need. This guy's spawner, I don't know how to get. The Dreamlight Jelly. There's no information on it on any single wiki. So... I don't know how to fight him. I don't know what I need to fight him. Okay, next up is Eater of Worlds, so we'll buy that spawner. Dr. Fetus, we have the spawner for this guy. We can also fight him. So we need a idol. So let's fight this guy first. A tiny meat idol. I don't think he does anything. He just kind of spawns and sits there. And looks at you. Oh, and he spawns rockets. Okay. Yeah, see, like, he doesn't do much. He just kind of sits there and spawns rockets on you. Hey, we got another waifu. So, there we go. Alright, next up, let's do the mutated scorpion, which is called Wasteland. Okay. There he is. Again, very cool soundtrack for this boss. I love it. Yeah, that's that guy right there. He gives you also some pretty useful items, not gonna lie. Okay, so next up is Crabulon. So for Crabulon, we need to go all the way down to the mushroom biome, which is down here. I also don't know what happened to the underground. So this will be interesting to see. Okay, let's go ahead and spawn the Crabulon. So there he is. Very cool soundtrack, but again, he doesn't seem to be doing much. He does fire these, like, mushroom shoots every now and then. So he's a cool boss. I'll give him that. Especially that soundtrack. That soundtrack is insane. There we go, this Crabulon. Krabby Patty. So next up we need to go to the corruption biome. So I'll see you guys in the corruption. Yeah, so we're in the corruption. Let's spawn this guy. Same old Eater of Worlds, right? He didn't really get any new special abilities or anything like that. It's just the same old boss, you know, from vanilla. So there you have it, Eater of Worlds. Let's go ahead and open the treasure bag. This sword is really good actually for early game players. It shoots these homing corruption dudes, as you can see. So good stuff, good stuff. Let's go ahead and see what boss we have to fight next. So the boss we're fighting next is the Queen Jellyfish. And I believe we can buy the spawner as well. So let's go ahead and buy these spawners. Queen Jellyfish, we need the Hivemind, which is Teratoma. We can use that in the corruption. A Vinerath Bane, I don't know if he sells the spawner for that. Probably not. So we'll make that spawner as well right now. So we can't make it, so I can't show you guys this until I get another enchanted leaf. So let's go ahead and fight the Hivemind right here. Again, very weird boss, but also very cool. Again, I'm telling you, Calamity, the soundtrack they've done for Calamity is really good. I love the soundtrack. Yeah, that's his move pattern in a nutshell. He does like a Brain of Cthulhu kind of thing, and then he just warps around and dashes into you. He was a very tanky boss though. He still is, even with this broken hammer. This hammer does 250 damage. And yet, he's still tanking it like a boss. An absolute freaking boss. But yeah, that's the Hivemind. Let's go ahead and put our stuff away. We can fight a jellyfish. Now, the jellyfish we have to fight in the ocean. Okay, so there we go. We made it to the ocean. And oh boy, the corruption's spreading to the ocean. But yeah, that's the queen jellyfish right there. She kind of tries to grab you and stuff. You'll see in a moment. Okay, we need to get over her before she grabs us. Wait, is there like hard mode versions of these bosses or what? What's the deal? Oh, there she goes. Her little grabbers. Yeah, she starts moving around and trying to grab the flower. And if you get grabbed, she like throws you. Yep, that was the queen jellyfish. Okay, so we've done Hivemind. We can't do this guy yet. We can't do the perforator because we don't have the crimson. So there you have it. Hyperfemur we can do. So what's this called? Chilled mesh. Chilled mesh. There we go. There's a chill in the air. Can we summon him here, or do we summon him in the snow biome? Let's go take a look. I'm gonna guess it's the snow biome, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, so there we go, we're in the snow biome. Let's give this a shot. So, Hyperfemur. I haven't fought this guy. Just mind you. Again, very awesome soundtrack, but this is from Elements Awoken, I believe. That was Hyperfemur right there. Time Twist. Gives a chance to get double loot from defeated mobs. Lowers defense damage reduction by 20 or 20%. Oh, it lowers it by 20%. Hell no. Hell no. We also got a mechanical eye. Queen bee, so I don't know if you guys want to see Queen bee, but I'll do Queen bee anyway. We can also do Ancient Avian. Show you guys that. I'll do these in the next episode. But so far I'll just show you the boss fights that I've done up to now. Infernace, so we need a fire core. Some of these spawners are getting expensive. We need an ancient blade. And then we need the wall of flesh, the fleshy doll. So we'll do these in order as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight Queen bee. Queen bee has our soundtrack too, actually, as well. Yeah, there we go. Really cool soundtrack. I am a fan. I'm a big fan of that soundtrack right there. Okay, so Queen bee out the way. Let's go ahead and fight this guy right here. The ancient, whatever his name is. If you're curious how I'm able to do this, I have unlimited gravitational potions. Ancient Avian, that's right. Again, I love the soundtrack to that. Especially when you win the fight. I like that little jingle that plays. It's really awesome. So next up we need to go to the marble biome. Okay, now that we're in the marble biome, we can fight this guy. This cobalt golem. No way. Give me that aura, boy. Okay, let's go ahead and spawn this guy. Here he comes. Again, he was a very tanky boss, this guy. He was very close to killing me a lot of the time. Yeah, you see he spawns like his own minions here as well. Which I think is awesome. But there we go, that's pretty much the whole boss fight right there. So obviously the last two are gonna be in the Underworld. So let's go ahead and buy an Underworld teleport. And God knows where this teleported us. I think I'll also be keeping the... I'll also be removing my face cam from the series. I just don't feel confident enough to keep my face on the videos like that, and there is like no place where I can put my face, so. But let's go ahead and fight this guy right here. This guy was insanely tanky and the boss fight was really cool. So the first half is obviously really plain, you know. He has a set amount of moves that he does. But just wait until he, like, starts going off. So now he summons his wife to help fight him. Fight mode. Oh, that's his daughter, not his wife. Well done. So now he just gets really triggered, basically. He's like, no, my daughter, my sweet daughter. But he gets destroyed anyway. So yeah, he spawns this box like a wall of flesh does as well. And you know what boss is left last? A boss I did yesterday off camera. Let's go ahead and open that. Again, I don't think this works. I haven't tested this enough. Summons a hearth to defend you. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't work either. Alright, so for the last boss of this episode today, let's go ahead and fight the Wall of Flesh. And oh no, he spawned on the wrong side. Why? And there you guys have it. That's all that I did yesterday. Let's go ahead and break this and go back home. So you get a Charm of Luck from this guy, which is this item here. And what that does is it gives me increased reroll chances for my item reforges. Increased luck, basically. So this we don't need because we respawn with full health anyway. You get the summon, you get this egg. This thing, which is an abyssal bunny. We could probably use the troops now, actually. I've been putting them away, but... What is this? Oh, explosive barrel. Let's try it out. This item's pretty strong, what the hell? Why is that rogue damage? And why are we running at 30 FPS? We got 2 ninja emblems and a sorcerer emblem. We also got this badass flamethrower. Let's go ahead and swap that out for this guy right here. And put all this stuff away. Yep, put this stuff away. And thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I promise for the remainder of the series to not do boss fights alone off camera. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below with your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.